So continuing on with all these iPhone 13 rumors, bro, I mean, it just keeps getting crazier and crazier. It seems like the iPhone 13s are either going to be the craziest phones ever released or probably a small upgrade. I mean, it's like nowhere in the middle. It's so funny. But you just saw me actually reference the next iPhones as the iPhone 13. But there's a lot of flip-flopping going on, whether the iPhone 13 is going to be called the iPhone 13 or if Apple is going to go ahead and take the S approach this year and rename these iPhones to the iPhone 12s. Now, there's a couple of reasons as to why Apple may do both, but in all honesty, this is completely just me saying stuff. To a lot of people, the number 13 is kind of like, an unlucky number. It's something like, oh wow, like 13. I know in other countries it's like other numbers, but in America, and I think maybe some other countries, 13 is represented as a really, really unlucky number. And I come to think about it, I haven't seen a phone manufacturer use the number 13. Right off the top of my head, Samsung hasn't, they skipped all those other devices. If anybody knows of any successful phone line that had the number 13, and I'm talking like successful phone line, like a Samsung or Oppo or something like that, if anybody knows the number 13 in the phone, let me know. So that in and of itself could make me think that Apple may actually skip the number 13 forever. And there actually are some articles that were, stating the same thing, basically, that Apple may just skip the iPhone 13 and go straight to something like an iPhone 14 or an iPhone, just whatever else they would probably come up with in terms of an acronym. But Apple has done this before, they skipped the iPhone 9, and I don't know if 9 is an unlucky number, it probably is, but it makes you think like, why did Apple skip that? Why didn't they just go to the iPhone 9? Why skip to the iPhone 10? So that's pretty much the number one reason as to why, I think, and a lot of other people may think that Apple may skip the iPhone 13 and go for the iPhone 12s. But there's also another couple of reasons, The last time we got an S upgrade was from going from the iPhone 10 to the iPhone 10s. And that was actually 2 generations ago, So we had the iPhone 11, then we had the iPhone 10s, but right now we're on the iPhone 12. And the time before the iPhone 10s that there was an S upgrade was actually 2 generations before that as well, because we had the iPhone 10, 8, and 8 Plus that came out in 2017, and then we had the iPhone 7 that came out in iPhone, and then we had the iPhone 7 that came out in 2016, but in 2015 we saw that S upgrade. And the only time that it really wasn't 2 generations as far as I know was the iPhone 5s. Going from the 5s to the iPhone 6s was only 1 generation in between them, but even going from the iPhone 4s to the iPhone 5s, that was also 1 generation. So we could be seeing a point where Apple skipped from the 1 generation upgrade to now 2 generations. So the iPhones of 2021 may actually be an S upgrade, mostly because of that, but also because of the amount of features that really aren't going to change, because the body is set to be almost exactly the same. Maybe the notch is going to, not be there as much, or maybe it'll be smaller. Maybe the ports are going to be gone, but the body with the flat sides is still going to be there for the most part as far as we know. And I think for a majority of people out there, that's okay. I think the body looks fine. I just really hope they knock out all these other hardware issues that are going on. And I really hope they kind of focus their attention away from, trying to make the iPhone 12s being like the most cost-friendly thing they've ever made. I really, really hope they take an initiative. First of all, Touch ID should have already been there. It should have been there for the iPhone 12s. If they push it out for 2021, they're going to do it, obviously, but it's not like a crazy feature. It's just kind of like a given. It's like they should have already done it, and now they're going to do it now. It's like already too late to the party. All other phone manufacturers have already done it, so take it as you will. But that's just a given. If they don't do it there, like, who cares? It doesn't matter. It's Apple. The battery should be getting bigger. There's been rumors that the phones are going to be thicker a little bit too, but I think at the end of the day, this sounds more like an S upgrade to me than a full number upgrade. I think the iPhone, 11 was kind of like a good number upgrade. I think the iPhone 12s were a really big number upgrade because of the design change. There wasn't really a crazy design change from the 10s to the iPhone 11s, mostly maybe because of the camera and obviously, the frosted back on the upper models. But I think other than that, I really do think the new iPhones that are coming out in 2021 are going to be called the iPhone 12s and may not even be the iPhone 13, to be completely honest. So that's just my opinion. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Hit the like button if you guys enjoyed that, but definitely hit that subscribe button. Every single subscriber that we get really does count, so it means so much if you guys can hit that. Also check out the other links down in the description as well. My Twitter, my Instagram, my other channels. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.